I've got a shot at the New England States Heritage Championship. New England, home of the Founding Fathers, legendary sports heroes, and America's history. New England is great. Or maybe New England isn't great. Maybe Boston is historic neighborhoods overrun by luxury condos. Maybe Rhode Island is a place where they can't decide on what a milkshake is. Maybe Connecticut is a place where they put tomato sauce on burnt cracker and call it pizza. Maybe New Hampshire is a liquor store where no one wears seatbelts. Maybe Vermont is two hippies with an ice cream store and a senator with delusions of grandeur. Maybe Maine is so creepy that every Stephen King novel takes place there. It's no wonder that everyone in New England wants out of New England. But you know what is great? Wrestling is great. Wrestling is great. Wrestling is great. Wrestling is great. People leave New England so they can be a part of wrestling. So why don't I do everyone a favor and win this New England States Heritage Championship and rename it the Wrestling Heritage Championship? Because I'm not great at putting on a Julian Edelman jersey and screaming racist stuff on Comm Ave. I'm great at wrestling.
Almost 250 years ago, our founding fathers brought forth on this continent the New England States Heritage Championship. Heritage. It means something. Paul Revere was the first New England States Heritage Champion. He beat John Adams in a tar and feather match, and that title is now around the waist of Mike Diesel. I had to beat 64 men in a tournament in Saco, Maine, to wear this beautiful golden belt around my waist. And I was wondering what I should do with it, and Diamond Dave Thomas said, Mike Diesel, you gotta come to QAW. We need you. You know who our champion is? His name's Perjury. My champion's name is Fraud. Please, Mike Diesel, we need you. We need the New England States Heritage Championship. I've got a guy you're gonna face called the Greatest Wrestler. And I said, that sounds fantastic. Oh my God, sign me up. And I looked into the Greatest Wrestler. Turns out he's won one goddamn match. That's what Diamond Dave has given me. Dave, I need to ask something else. I don't like to be a diva. I don't like to make demands. I need a Peloton bike in my dressing room because in my 2-minute match, after I break the ankle of the Greatest Wrestler, I am going to need to break a sweat. I need a little something. And everyone else in the QAW, when you think you're ready, when you think you're man enough to take this New England States Heritage Championship from me, come and see me. I'll be waiting.
And now we have singles action between the Greatest Wrestler and Dirty Mike Diesel, the new parent of Rick Canavan's children.
I think it was actually the Talon's children, but we haven't heard a whole lot of updates on that regard. We have to hope that those kids actually do still have a father.
My apologies, it is the Talon's children. It's hard to say when they don't wear name tags. There's so many kids running around.
There really are. And, you know, this is actually for the New England States Heritage Championship that Mike Diesel retained in that vicious, is a word for it, steel cage match against the Talent.
A trepidatious steel cage match, still trying to put together the pieces of how two strong men like that could be so afraid of climbing down a fence, but Mike Diesel still your heritage New England championship.
You know, one time I stepped off a curb and I shattered my ankle, so I understand their fear of heights.
Perjury Palapal once tore his ACL singing karaoke, so freak accidents happen all the time.
certainly do. And in the world of pro wrestling, not even we are immune to that.
We as announcers are especially, exposed to such injuries, but one man who's a bit of an Iron Man, and that is the greatest wrestler who we saw maiming the Falcon last week.
Just absolutely horrendous, but let's see if he can maim Mike Diesel as well.
Ooh, it's kind of a vicious wish. I'll get on board with that. Screw Mike, Dirty Mike.
He is, I mean, there's no love lost for this guy, a man who put somebody else's children on the line, and then just what can you say about him? Look at him.
You could say that he wears a filthy duster with no shirt underneath, as if he were some kind of super fan of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
He very well might be.
Philadelphia also a part of New England, I believe, if that map is correct, but nope, Philadelphia not in there.
As well it should be, but Mike Diesel, a man who very, very proud of his New England heritage. He intends to hold on to this belt for, well, perhaps the rest of his life.
A filthy reputation with a filthy penchant for putting pain on others as he walks to the ring, stalks to the ring with that disgusting glove on one hand.
Only one. You don't know what he does with the other hand.
You don't want to know. You don't want to imagine what he does with the other hand. It's just keep some Purell handy if you interact with Dirty Mike Diesel.
Interesting of him to take a title match right before Essential Business, but the man does not lack for confidence, that's for sure.
Not at all, and Bernie's about to square these men off for our first title match of the evening, and here we go. Dirty Mike off to a quick start, landing some quick strikes on the greatest wrestler, looking to take him by surprise, but no. Laying on the offense thick, Ben Moser overwhelmed in the early going.
Mike Diesel deceptively large and strong. You can't discount that advantage.
Definitely has the height and potentially strength advantages. He put the Magna Claw on the prone clavicle of the greatest. Ben Moser being outclassed in the early going. Maybe his technical skill will get him an advantage soon, but Dirty Mike just piling it on.
Well, this is his first title shot here in QAW. You have to imagine the greatest wrestler wants to bring everything he has.
Well, he better bring it out soon, or else he's going to risk being overwhelmed by Mike. And a quick shot to the midsection. This could start his rally. Dragon screw leg whip grounds the champion. But what is this?
It's a Magnifique Nordique.
Le Magnifique, Quebec's own, making his way to the ring.
He lost that Fatal 4-Way last week, and now just a blatant hit on the greatest wrestler.
Well, we know that once upon a time, the greatest... Well, he picks up a victory here over the champion, but he does own a victory over Le Magnifique. And that's it.